Hey, there we go. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So just a quick retake on what happened before I got to this point. I've got here in the car and I've got the drone up. As I've drove out, I've put sunscreen over most of my body, just not my lower calves and my feet. And man, did I get hammered by the sandflies. I opened up the door and any part of my body that did not have sunscreen on me got absolutely smashed by sandflies. So I'm so itchy already. Luckily for me, we're now walking out to the point where there's a bit of wind, so they will dissipate. And that was a very quick lesson up north to have bug spray or have your body covered in sunscreen. Got absolutely smashed. So as I'm about to show you in these drone pics, today we've got an incoming tide. So the tide's completely out and we're going to come back with the tide. We're going to try catch anything from mangrove jack through to trevally. And the way we're going to do that is I've got some mullet, so we're going to chuck that out in some 3/0 hooks, or we're going to cast stick baits and try get those kind of pelagic fish like your queenfish and trevally. I have heard that maybe you can get a barra if you're lucky. So without any further ado, let's make our way forward and see what we can get. I did see a substantial amount of bait sitting on this one rock as you're about to see in this drone shot. So I'm going to walk out to the mouth of this creek and try find it. I think I just heard a lizard or a snake. Pretty cool country around here. So that tide's starting to come in now and it will race in. So last time I was fishing this area, the water was coming in that quickly that I was having to retreat about 20 meters every probably 15 minutes by the end. Comes up pretty quick, comes over this bar. And yeah, it makes for some pretty exciting fishing because you can be hooked up to a big fish trying to wind it in and you're trying to move your gear at the same time. So there's not quite enough water behind me yet, but I can see some big fish swimming through the shallows. They're either going to be catfish or threadfin salmon, but we're going to find out. So what I'm running today is a 3/0 Black Magic KLT hook to a running sinker rig. I've got 60-pound fluorocarbon from Black Magic, and I've got my Shimano Saragosa 6000 with a Terez rod. The reason I got the Terez casting rod is because later today I plan on casting stick baits around here. So we'll see how this pans out, hey? We probably need another foot of water to come in before it becomes really dangerous. Well, before it becomes very hot for fishing, but we're not far off. This water will start to steam in. So the first type of fish we are going to see today probably are catfish, because I can already see big fish cruising around the shallows. And what they're doing is they're following the bait in with the tide. As the tide comes higher and higher, the pelagics will start to move in. So it's going to be interesting to watch this whole thing unfold. Well, we got our first fish, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I think we might do. No, it's just the bait. Make us way in, just started to get some bites. This water's, well, where that rock is, that was out about 20 minutes ago, completely out of the water. So the water's starting to hook in. Heaps of bait in this area. I reckon we just need another foot for the predators to really be able to get in here. Look how quickly it's starting to fill up. It's filling up all around my feet. Still getting bites, nothing great yet. But that will change very shortly. We're getting plenty more water in this system. So I reckon right now it's about 2 foot of water. So you're going to start getting your like queenfish and trevally maybe starting to scoot up. But once we get to that, like, I reckon 1.5 to 2.5, it's going to be on. Just want to emphasize this tide for you. So I was just standing there 2 seconds ago. Look at that water coming through. It won't take long and it'll be up here. Look at it. It's just crawling through those rocks. The wider it gets, the quicker the water comes through. And as you can see, well, she's nearly at my feet in that 30 seconds that I was talking about it. So I just saw the biggest barra jump, so guess where we're going? We're going to where I saw the barra. Let's go. So the barra I saw, he was easily 80 centimeters. I've heard here dead baits aren't the best for him, but that's all we got. I've got a plastic, but I wouldn't reach the side I saw him on. He's sitting on a snag over there. So then this would be a fairy tale if it works, but it's only one way to try, isn't there? There we go. It's not going to quite make where I need, but sometimes just got to hope for the best. So I've been trying to learn all the ins and outs of fishing up here in the Pilbara. I've got to say, it's pretty hard. I'm sure it's not hard once you get the hang of it. But anyway, I've heard these white McCarthy paddle tails are the go for your bottom fish here. So apparently what you do is you cast it out. It's probably going to be a bit hard today. We have like a king tide, so it's ripping. You want it to hit the bottom, and it's pretty deep out there. And then all we're going to do is slowly retrieve. Well, anyway, I've heard for stuff like barra, the slower they retrieve, the better. Apparently they're incredibly lazy fish. So since being in the Pilbara, it's been pretty hard to figure out the fishing here. I've put a lot of effort in for very little reward. Been casting this around for about 40 minutes, not a touch. Just trying to gauge how to fish the tides here. It's so much different to like Exmouth or Shark Bay. I will figure it out, it's just going to take some time. It's all a bit back to front here. There's so much water movement. It's almost unfishable at some points. We're going to try bait one more time and see what happens. If not, try another spot. The water seems to be clearing up, so that's a positive. Just had something have a go at the plastic. Didn't come back, damn it. Well, we're on our way to the next spot. Let's hope there's a few more fish going on. So the tide's just about to slack off. My gut tells me I should probably stay here. However, it's so bloody hot here, I'm fried from being in the sun for the last 3 hours. So gonna get in the aircon, try a different spot. And if the other spot fires on the calm of the tide, like the top of it, well, I'm starting to get a bit of a rough gig of how to fish this area. It's been incredibly frustrating, but I know once I pinpoint exactly what I need to be doing, it'll be a lot easier. I found this really cool outcrop, so we're gonna go have a walk and have a cast off here. See if there's much going on. Have not seen any pelagic action today, which is weird considering how big the tide is. But you never know once you get out here what can happen. Pretty gnarly looking terrain. On a clear day, it looked like it'd be a pretty mint spot for a dive. Very beautiful and gnarly ground. Well, I'd put my bet on if I was to dive, blue bone would be probably one of the things you'd come across here. Plenty of bait fish getting around. Yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal. Should have brought a stick bait. A lot of big ledges. What's the bet? Finally get some action and I'll get bricked. Drags up tight. Let's go through the gap here. See what's going on. Oh, something just chased it out of the bush. I think it might have been a jack. Hey, there we go. We finally got a fish. Estuary cod. And yeah, there we go. He's not huge, but that's a fish nonetheless. We're gonna put him back. See you, mate. There we go. First one down. Well guys, I fished all morning for one cod, but luckily for you guys I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try a few other spots for barra, see what can happen. This is a good little finding mission. I've found a really good point here that I believe on the right tide's going to go off for queenfish and other types of pelagics. However, for now we better jump back in the car and look for some more ground. This is fishing though. Fishing isn't always easy, and sometimes it's about being out and about. And I tell you what, like, even though I haven't caught many fish at all today, I've actually really loved being out here. Like, just look at the scenery. It's absolutely stunning here. But that's enough scenery for one day. Let's start converting this to fish. So, after yesterday's strikeout with fishing, James and I are mud crabbing. We've just come across the big boy of all big boys sitting out in the open. So let's see if I can nearly lose a finger. Look at the size of that, James. Look at his nipper. Alright, okay, so what I'm going to do is get the hook behind him so he can't go back. Oh, it doesn't look like he can go much further back. He's an easy beat.
Try to get up close.
Yeah, get up. Oh, but the thing is, I think he needs to be grabbed out. Did someone say crab linguine? Jeez, he's wedged in there. Okay, get that hook behind him. Got him, almost. Oh, look at the power. If I can get that claw. Almost. See what I mean? We've just come across. Big aggro. He is. There we go. Almost. Yeah, he's grabbing on to everything, which is good for us. Got him. Okay, almost. Come out. Oh, jeez. 1 second, we've got to get one. Oh, Jesus. That's alright, I'll get him. Got to get one in. No. Amateur hour. Got him. There we go, got a buckaroo. Look at the size of that. He's huge.
Talk us to us, Benny. What do we got here?
We have a beautiful mud crab, and we're looking for more mud crabs, some mud crab linguine, but that's a good start. What a beauty. Woo! Gee, the gods really presented that one to us.
Nice. Look at that.
How easy. So we got James with me just in front. He's never been mud crabbing before. What did you think of that donkey, mate? You
walking in front because I'm quickly checking out my insurance policies to make sure I'm covered for what I'm going against.
We were just talking about, you don't put a certain something where you wouldn't put your fingers, and you can see why with those big old bucks. So because he was so big, that means there was probably going to be no other ones around that area, so we're going to keep moving, try to find another buck before sunset. Just trying to find another big crab, covered in mud, but that's all with the territory. So unfortunately these two are getting jiggy with it, and I'm going to take the male. Brutal. Yeah, circle of life. We'll leave the Jenny. Yeah, he's enjoying himself.
Ooh. He must be really angry.
He's not going to be happy. This is the hard thing. There he is. Damn it.
I'll scout.
We need the water to settle.
Tell us what you've done here, Ben.
I've gone and stuffed this up. Just trying to find where that crab. Well, we didn't quite nail one of those two crabs on top of each other, but we're walking back now. I've got the light on top of the GoPro, so if we see one, I'll turn it on and see if we can get one more before we get back to the car. I like our odds, there's a fair bit going on today. So because we've walked all this way, all that way before, now we're exposed to all the holes this side. So who knows, there might be a crab we've overlooked. Back two legs. So you'll grab it like this. No, don't put your thumb. You need to grab it like this, otherwise it can get you. Yep, so come in from behind, 2 fingers from behind. Yep, you got it now. Grab the back 2 legs and yep. Go down hard. Yep, you got the back 2. Beautiful. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, hold it strong. Give us a look, James. That's the first time you've grabbed a crab.
Can I get my hands from there?
No, not yet. No. Good work. Was that a bit nerve-wracking?
Yeah, just a little bit nervous.
You might as well practice on the small ones. Put her down and we'll grab a big one.
Big free one.
Enjoy yourself. We come back and we cook this guy up. Lana's not a huge fan of him. James can't wait to eat him.
Hungry.
And I reckon we should introduce him to Willow. Hey bud. Hello. Oh, that is super cute. Look at your eyes.
He's like, what is that?
Get it. You can let him go. He's okay. Start the timer, so we're going to put him in the pot for 10 minutes. Just got to find stopwatch. So I actually haven't cooked too many crabs in the past, so this will be interesting. In you go, mate. That's better. So you just sink into it. Beautiful. So give him 10 minutes and he'll be good. There we go, it's coming along nicely. Only a few more minutes and we'll get to taste it. So we're just going to get this crab out and we're going to cool it down straight away, otherwise it will overcook. I reckon we've got 30 seconds and it looks pretty cooked. It's got a fair bit of weight to it, so hopefully this, there we go, look at that. That is very cooked.
It's still moving.
So we're just going to cool him down, some hot water. This could be wrong, this is like the first time I've cooked a mud crab, but most seafood you do cool it down, you either put it in ice, you don't want it overcooking in the shell. Okay, so again, I've never done this before. I've caught mud crabs, but someone else has always cooked them. We're going to smash open these claws and eat the meat. Well, look at that.
Does that look right?
Yep. Sorry, crab bits do go everywhere. As you can see, they're pretty hard to crack, but that there is all edible flesh. My God, that's actually really tasty. That's really sweet. That is so sweet. That is beautiful. So yeah, all that soft flesh on the back that's all meat.
Oh yeah, how do you get it?
Just rip it out by hands, be an animal. Got a nice beer to go with it. Tell us what you think of it. Oh, good? Enjoy it?
So, just go straight to the teeth.
Just put the whole claw in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
You like it?
Can you eat the meat in here?
Yeah, definitely. You just got to crack it with a knife.
Pretty sweet.
So you got to crack that with the back of the knife. That's not bad. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll probably be out barra fishing next time and grabbing more mud crabs with these guys. On the next episode, we're going to watch Alana grab them out by hand.